Even before the meeting of the heads of state and government of the EU at the European Council on Thursday and Friday, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen urged on Wednesday to reduce Europe's dependence on energy imports and to promote more speed in the expansion of renewable energies. Regarding the sharp rise in energy prices, she said in the European Parliament, "The entire world is affected, regardless of the energy consumption of the countries and the climate policy or the structure of the electricity market. Nevertheless, the situation in Europe is special. Gazprom recently fulfilled its long-term contracts with us, but did not respond to the increased demand, as was the case in previous years. Europe is currently too reliant on natural gas and too dependent on gas imports. We import 90% of our needs, and that makes us vulnerable. The answer can only be that we position ourselves more broadly with suppliers. In the medium and long term, the European Green Deal will strengthen European sovereignty with regard to energy supply. But of course, our citizens rightly expect quick answers," said von der Leyen. And she said, "Our priority is to relieve vulnerable families and companies. Some measures can be implemented very quickly under current EU rules. This includes relief for households and companies, especially small and medium-sized businesses, for example, through state aid, through targeted support for consumers, or through a reduction in energy taxes and charges." And just a reminder, on average, only a third of the wholesale energy price depends on the market situation. One third consists of infrastructure fees and one third are national and regional taxes. Member states can act very quickly here. Germany started that one, by the way, and 20 of them are already doing that. In the medium and long term, the Commission will act in 5 key areas, said the Commission President. First, we will take action against speculation in the energy markets. To this end, we are intensifying our monitoring of the gas and CO2 markets. And we ask the European Securities and Markets Authority to keep an eye on movements in emissions trading. Second, we will check that electricity market is working properly. Our electricity market is solidly positioned and has produced good results. But now gas prices are driving up all other prices. That is why we asked the Agency of the European Energy Regulators for an initial assessment by mid-November, against the backgrounds of previous experience. It is then supposed to make recommendations on how extreme price fluctuations can be better prevented. And third, we are actively targeting gas suppliers outside the EU. Equinor from Norway has already announced that it will increase its deliveries. And we will present a strategy for the international energy dialogue at the beginning of 2022, also to support the member states in their international contacts. Fourth, we will address the issue of gas storage. There is currently no Europe-wide framework for strategic gas reserves as we have for oil. We could prepare better, for example, through regular stress tests of our storage and reaction capacities. We will also explore the potential of jointly sourcing gas, possibly on a voluntary basis. We could take advantage of economies of scale in the market if we join forces on a European level. Here too, a common European approach can have a positive leverage effect. After all, this crisis shows that we need more speed when investing in renewable energies. Every kilowatt of electricity from renewable energy sources is not just an insurance against rising energy prices. It also helps reduce our reliance on imports and makes our societies as well as our economy more crisis-proof. We have to do more with investments in renewable energies and in an energy system with adequate storage capacities, cross-border networks, secure base loads, and flexible power generation. In the national plans examined so far as part of the European development, the program Next Generation EU, 36 billion euros are earmarked for clean energy, from clean hydrogen to offshore wind energy. And so the Commission says, what we need on the way to the future is real European teamwork, said the Commission President. And she said, the permits are a major hurdle here. In some cases, it takes 6 to 7 years for a wind turbine to be approved. That needs to be changed. The Commission will come up with guidelines on permits next year under the new Renewable Energy Directive. Cooperation with the European Parliament and the Council will be crucial, she said. The upcoming COP26 conference in Glasgow in Scotland will be the moment for the whole world to pick up the pace in the transition to a low-carbon economy. Because the world is not yet on track when it comes to fulfilling our commitments under the Paris Climate Agreement. So much more needs to be done to prevent a global temperature increase of more than 1.5 degrees, starting from pre-industrial levels. The European Union is coming to Glasgow full of vigor. We do it for Europe, we do this for our Earth, and do it for all future generations, said von der Leyen. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.